This is the Hawk. This is a very sad story about the Blignaut family, Braam Blignaut and his wife and 4 children. The story will affect you and tell the world exactly what's really going on in South Africa. On the 10th of July 2015, their lives were turned upside down by a terrible event orchestrated by 3 evil men who first put Braam in a paralyzed state and his wife shot in the foot and attempted rape as well. Braam died yesterday from his injuries from 2015. I will put up pictures now and narrate the story as we go, and you will see the 3 perpetrators. They are still wanted, they're still free, they're still roaming the streets committing crimes, and the world needs to know who they are, and we need to find them. We need to find them and bring them to book. The weapon they left behind, we are going to fix that problem. The weapon's on its way to be DNA tested in an undisclosed location. Evidence will be gathered from that weapon to prove, without a doubt, that these 3 gentlemen were involved, or at least one of them. The police didn't do their job, as usual. The criminals won, and devastated a family. And not only that, other parasites have come through, claiming to know the family, claiming to get stories, claiming to sell their story, claiming to get GoFundMe pages, and the family never saw anything. This is the travesty of South Africa on an ongoing basis. Here's their story. Firstly, for the safety of the family, we will not be showing the faces of the children or the wife for their own safety. Here's Braam before he was attacked. On July 10th, 2015, Braam Blignaut was working on the mine, and he came home and something was amiss. He was confronted by these 3 men. They grabbed him, took him inside the house, and tied him up in front of his children. The children were in front of the TV, asleep. They then went to the bedroom and grabbed the wife, Izulda, and pulled her into the living room as well. They demanded money and weapons. Braam offered them 250 rand and a computer. While they were talking, one of these perpetrators said to his friend he was going to rape Braam's wife. Braam then told her to run, in which she ran out the kitchen, and 2 of the attackers followed her, shooting her. Several shots were fired at her as she ran to another farm. You have to understand, she was still tied up when she ran. Braam managed to get to the kitchen where he got hold of a machete. One of the attackers went after Braam Braam hit him in the face with the machete, and the attacker shot him in the arm twice in the back, which left him paralyzed from the chest down. These evil perpetrators took 250 rand, 2 cheap cell phones, and just walked away. There is blood on that machete of the perpetrator. One of them, on the right hand side, has a scar on his face. The other one on the left was trying to rape the wife. This man's bravery to save his family is unprecedented, because one considers he basically gave his life for his family. His oldest son managed to stop the bleeding while help arrived. But the saddest story is afterwards. The terrible thing about this case is, while he was in ICU, his employer terminated him. His wife became his 24-hour caregiver. In 2017, he contracted osteomyelitis virus in the hospital. It attacked his bones. The virus was so bad that they had to amputate. That in the end, he took off his hips. It affected his entire body. Both legs had to be removed. In June of 2009, the virus spread again to his entire pelvic area. He was admitted to hospital on the 28th of July with a raging fever, 42 degrees Celsius. He was vomiting, dehydrated. He is immune to antibiotics. He was completely toxic by then. His body was. The damage was so bad that the hospital couldn't do anything. They'd basically done everything they could for him. On the 1st of October, he started to deteriorate. In the early hours of Saturday, the 5th of October, Braam lost his life. Zelda and the 4 boys, they need help. The boys are 14, 10, 8, and 7. They have massive medical bills. No medical aid. The company he was working for abandoned him in his hour of need. This is extremely bad. And being a mine, I'm sure they could have afforded it. This is South Africa. If you want to help these people, the spokesman for this family, her name is Lizelle. Please respect their privacy. If you need to contact this lady, her number is 27 82 56 68 79 1. They have a fund going called Braam-en-Izulda, and I'll post it in my feed. I desperately need your help to find these 3 gentlemen. I want them brought to justice. We are going to pay for the DNA evidence to be collected off the machete for the blood samples. But we want these 3 men found. And if you have other cases like this, where the police haven't done their job, and you have pictures of these perpetrators, we will put them out there and we'll bring them to book. This is yet another farm murder that should never have happened. Preying on innocent people, raping them, robbing them, and shooting them for no reason. This is the Hawk. I'm out of here. If you can help this family, please help them.